Hello and Merry Christmas. Hello guys, it's Victor Kid coming in with another video. Merry Christmas to all of you, and to all of you, Merry Christmas. I am walking from Dunkin' Donuts in Millville. It is a balmy 48 degrees Fahrenheit. People are hustling, bustling around. I'm surprised this place was open. Of course, it's Dunkin' Donuts. So. I also was at Wawa earlier. I'm gonna let this car go. Alright. Do not record and walk the streets at the same time. Not very smart. But anyway, today's topic is, what are you thankful for? That is normally what we like to say on Thanksgiving. But I just want to say, what are you thankful for today? I'm sure most of you gotten, if you were good, didn't get just coal, but you got a bounty of Christmas presents underneath the tree, or underneath a stick full of pine, whatever you want to call it. I got a couple good presents. I got a tripod. I got a nice pair of shoes. And some nice pants. A couple pairs of pants. And a nice dress shirt. I can't really complain. I also got a little Thunderbolt 2 to gigabit Ethernet connector from my MacBook Pro. I apologize if these cars are a little bit loud. I'm gonna try to get off the busy street here in a minute. Here, I'm crossing the street now. I'm actually gonna walk down this street because it's closest, as I try to not trip over the sidewalk. Try not to make this video shaky either. Don't know if I'm doing a good job of that. But yeah, continuing my subject here. What are you thankful for? Comment below. Hit that like button, and I'm one of those monsters that like to say, subscribe to this YouTube channel. It is 2016. It is almost the end of 2016. Think of what happened this year, this past year. Recap, recall, remember on what you have been blessed with. I certainly have been blessed with many good things. I like to say that I'm blessed every day, if you look at life in a good way. A lot of times, looking at life in a bad way is what people do, and like to complain, posting on social media. Don't do that, guys. Don't post your complaints on social media, because although it's a way of venting out your feelings and all that, but in reality, who cares? Like, come on now. Yeah, I feel bad for you. I mean, yeah, if your dog dies, I mean, yeah, I feel bad for you, but posting it all over social media, Twitter, Facebook, whatever, is that really helping? Personally, for me, nah, not really. I personally don't really convent my complaints to social media, because we got to think about what happened before social media. What did we do before social media? We went to our closest friend. We went to mom or dad or grandparents, whoever it might be, and we went to the loved ones and friends and family and whatnot. But off the morning subject, let's talk about what have we been blessed in 2016 with. Personally, me, I have been blessed with a job. I have been blessed with good friends. And every day I've been blessed to have the ability to wake up, smell, eat, drink, breathe, and just do all the basic things that we take for granted that some of us have trouble doing on a daily basis, like tying shoes, putting on a shirt, buttoning a button. But overall, what are the other things that we are thankful for? Are we thankful for family, friends? Sometimes being thankful for something that we've lost, like a job or a family member or a friend, can be also a good thing, because I believe that everything that happens, there's also a good that comes out of it. Like, for example, a couple of years ago, I had lost a job at ShopRite. To anybody who doesn't know what ShopRite is, it's a grocery store. I was a cashier. I loved that job, honestly. I had little work experience. I had some. I'm still young, but I had some work experience. And I didn't mind the job that I was working. And like a month later, after being hired, they're like, "Oh, you're done." So I'm like, "Oh man, what did I do? What did I do?" And I wanted to go in like panic mode. I'm like, crap. I was getting okay hours. I was getting about 20 a week. And for my needs, I guess that 20 a week was not bad at all. I definitely was happy with that. But to me, it opened up a new job at a local hospital that I work at a year later. And things couldn't be better. So that was one of the things that I lost. God closed the door for that ShopRite job and opened the door for a better job that paid better money, and a job that actually pays for my education. I'm going to go to college in the spring for, which actually I'm really excited for. So anything dramatic like that can turn into something good if you choose to think about it and to relax and to just, think about it and pray about it. So I want you guys in the comments below to tell me a story or tell me something that you're thankful for, or give a testimony or whatever, and just tell me what it is. We're coming up on the year 2017 pretty fast, and you guys might be watching this video in 2017, or even if it's still up, maybe in 2018, and you guys will be thinking, wow, 2016 was not that far along, it was just like yesterday. Well, you know what? That's life. So, you gotta be like, look, if I lose a day of my life, it's gaining the next day of my life for something greater. Like, for instance, it is Christmas Day, the 25th, 2016, and I'm on my feet for the first time in 3 days because of pneumonia. Honestly, the first day, I felt pretty depressed because I couldn't get into work, come back to work. The doctor's like, no. It was the 23rd. The doctor's like, nope, you can't go back to work till the 27th. Here's your doctor's note. And she was like, are you sure you want to come in today and work? I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Because personally for me, I'm not one to like miss out a day of work unless I like lose my leg and I'm in severe pain or whatever. Because number one, I like what I do. Number two, work should not be taken lightly as far as whatever your job might do, because let's go into the spiel of keeping up a good track record. Say you have a menial job that you don't like, but it also pays the bills. It might barely pay the bills, but it pays the bills. But you hate the job. Well, instead of just barely getting it done every day and, let's say, for lack of a better word, acting like a sore loser the whole day and just going through the motions of the job, you're stepping it up once a day, or stepping up in your department and being a shining star maybe once or twice a week for the start might help, and others will see a great benefit and a great difference, and we'll see how much you improve in your duties, and they might be able to promote you and see it to you that you have a better job in the future. So that's another thing in life. You can't take your job as a joke. Yeah, I would love a job. I have a job that I like, and I'd have fun doing my job. Is it hard sometimes? Yes. Do I find days that even when I clock in, I'm like, man, I want to go home? Sometimes, once in a while. But there are on days where I just don't feel that great, but you don't want to, you don't want to show that to your fellow employees, because that'll discourage them. And discussing between your employees how bad your day is going, that doesn't encourage anybody else to work in your department or other departments or whatever. So just do the best that you can be. So in 2017, you have like a fresh slate. Let's see what you want to say here. You have a fresh slate that you can start with. That's the one thing you can be thankful for. If you have nothing you can come up with in 2016 that you can be thankful for, you can start being thankful for 2017, for a new year, a new start. Let's see, and that's about 7 days away from now, from making this video. Let's see, going back to my pneumonia. Yeah, so here it is. Here I am 3 days later. Two days later. After being in bed 2 whole days, which I haven't spent 2 days in bed since I was in like 10th grade, 9th grade, because I had like a flu or something. So, in order for me to feel really bad not being able to do anything during the day, I have to feel pretty bad. And yes, for me that's very discouraging news to come up to my boss and be like, look, or call, whatever you have to do, look, I can't come in today because I'm sick. But fortunately most people should understand that. Personally, I don't think you should call off because you don't feel like working that day. You're perfectly healthy, 14 minutes into the video. Anyway, 2017 is in 7 days. What are you gonna do? Comment below. So first thing you're gonna reflect on 2016. What have I done? And in 2017, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna become a better Pokemon trainer? For some of you out there, I know I am. But no, in reality, I'm gonna better myself in education. I'm going to network associate because computers is my thing. And continue working in the hospital because I just simply love helping out people in my profession. So it's not bad. So thanks for taking the time to watch this long video. I do hope that you guys are blessed in the year 2017, which I know all of you are. You just gotta look at it that way. Don't look at it as, oh man, it's another year, another day. What's that life gonna be? Come on, man. You knew better than that. Every day we wake up, God gives us a brand new opportunity to start the day. I look at every day as every opportunity. I mean, one last thing before the end of this video, I'm gonna give you an example. When Steve Woz and Steve Jobs gave out their idea for the computer in the 1970s, I believe it was. Correct me if I'm wrong. People laughed at them. They're like, ha ha, graphical user interface, ha ha ha, that's funny. So what they did, they started their own shop in the garage, started building their own computers. Here they are, Apple 40 years later. Look at them. I'm using one of their iPhones from Apple. I own a couple computers, and look how successful they are because of their marketing, their original design, and everything is, you know, something little because somebody laughs at you for your idea or thought, whatever it might be, doesn't mean it's stupid. Just keep that in mind. So stay positive and have a happy new year. Doses.